wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
What's up, guys? CJ here for Kung Fu Nights. We're here for Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 3. For starters, if you could hit that like button if you want to continue to see these Attack on Titan reactions, give that like button a nice little slap here. It helps the channel grow. It helps other people who aren't watching see the video, and it's much appreciated by your boy here. So please, very much so, hit that like button. But this episode is called The Door of Hope. I'm not gonna waste too much time. I'm gonna get right into it. Oh, is he a hybrid? Whoever this kid is? Is that Falco? Oh no, it's Reiner. Never mind.
マーレ人になるために戦士を目指してたんだ。誰が歩けと言った？走れ！
It's brutal training out here, man.
あと数年でパラディ島に攻撃を仕掛けるってさ。
So you have a lot of the crew here. Yeah, that's everybody. Even Gilliard, Marcel, Bertolt, Annie, Peck.
俺たちの任務をバカにするのか、それともお前はエルディア復権派の残党か。はあ、そうだろ、間違いない。
It's so weird to see Reiner like this. Reiner's normally that like model soldier or warrior. It's weird seeing him kind of like at the bottom of the totem pole, I want to say. It sounds like. That's how they became boys right here.
父さんと3人で暮らすんだ。でもあいつの言う通り俺飛べだから。ね、兄。
何？聞いてなかった。
Annie's always just been the type to do her own thing, man. Oh, I love this. She did that whenever she was captured by Levi and Erwin. Okay, that's why they call it the Jaw Titan. Yep, okay, so that really embodies Zeke. That's why he throws so much shit. Blood has hidden power. That's why she has trouble walking, since she does the long missions. So Nuke! We know this, but damn, bro. It's funny how they have in-depth explanations for everyone, but for Bertolt, it's like, yeah, you can handle it.
おかしいだろ。なんでドベのお前が選ばれるんだ。どんな手を使いやがった。ドベはお前だった。それだけだろ。
Pock? I thought that was Gilliard. Am I confused?
僕が生まれる前、この弊社で働いてた。そこで母さん
I might not want to talk to
カリ
him,
ナ・ブラウン
bro.
と出会った。ほら見てよ。僕と母さんは名誉マーレ人になったんだ。
お前の出自が調べられたら俺の一家はおしまいだ。俺を縛り首にしてんだろ。俺は逃げ切ってやるからな。お前らエルディアの悪魔の。
Damn. It's not what you thought, bro.
そうだ。父なんかいなくても、俺は鎧の巨人を託された選ばれた戦士。そうだ。後戻りはできない。俺たちは明日。
Tomorrow, his ass is probably gonna die and get eaten by Ymir.
なんだよ。まさか島の悪魔を殺すことをためらっているのか。まさか島の悪魔を殺すことをためらっているのか。え？ダメだ、すまない。お前は本当は戦士
Yeah,
に選ば
let's
れ
hear
る
what
はずじゃな
happened,
かったの
because
に。
something obviously happened to get him the armor
お
titan.
前を持ち上げた。
I see. Okay.
弟を守りたい。
Oh.
すまない。ライダー。
Is Pock and Gilliard are the same person? Because Gilliard already said that Marcel was his brother. There he goes, saves him. Bro, you can see like the dots on the tongue and everything, bro. Shout out to the animators on that shit. That shit look good. Oh, did they just leave? This is. I wish I would have could have seen every step. This was interesting. Reiner.
長距離走ですぐにあの巨人を抑えておけば
It's like, why didn't they just transform and like deal with, I know it happened quick, but like,
帰らないどこかで人の姿に戻ってるはずだ
right?
どの道マルセルの指揮なしじゃ任務
Yeah. Oh wow, he was supposed to lead this whole thing, bro.
帰れないこのまま任務を続行するんだ
確かにあんたはこのまま帰れば鎧を剥奪されて次の戦士に食われる
Mm.
3人とも逃げた責任を俺だけが問われるのか
Mm.
自分たちだけは粛清されないと確信を持って言えるか基礎を獲得しなきゃもう故郷には帰れないんだ
なんでその冷静さの100分の1でも発揮してくれれば
You could have saved
人
him.
もマルセルも
Damn. This is crazy.
あんたがマガトに弁明しな全て自分の責任ですって言え
God
何がね
damn.
あれ死んだ選ばと好きで自分のことしか考えてないくせに
Damn.
死ね
We haven't seen her like that. I mean, we only saw her like that once at the very end of season 1.
ライナーは死んだ
Crazy.
俺たちが故郷に帰る唯一の手段だ帰ろうみんなで
Seemed like they were so in control this whole time, like while they were just terrorizing everyone within the walls. It always seemed like they were just. Episode 1 or 2? Damn, bro. And they were children. But it's so crazy how it seemed like they were just so in control and knew what they were doing, but like all of them as warriors were literally hanging on by a thread with this mission, and like it's just going to shit, but it just seemed like part of the plan with them attacking with the Titans and everything.
オールローゼの中だ兄
There's Aaron and Armin back there.
ごめんな
とう貴様は何しにここに来た人類を救うためです
That's what he's trying to do.
急いで窓を開けたら
Bro, that's Berthold's story that he told. So this is where he got that shit.
ひどいよパパ
いや、この上半身は晴天だ。
This is what they
どうっ
meant.
てことにしとけ
Trying to predict the weather with the sleeping positions.
起きろベルトルト
Damn, I didn't realize she crossed paths with Kimmy like that. Oh, she wanted to
本当
leave
にそう思
too.
っているのかこの5年の成果を持ち帰ればマーレは失望するだろうウォールローゼを破壊する始祖の巨人をあぶり出す手段は
あんたらの
Wow. So interesting to seeing Reiner become the type of person that we've known this whole time. This is so interesting.
エレン少し休め死んじまうぞ
Fuck that. Reiner today, is it? Oh shit!
このままじゃダメだ
Wow!
そうだ俺にはまだ
Reiner is struggling out here, man. Can we get this union between Eren and Reiner? Maybe? Is that asking for too much? And then we could just say fuck Marley?
まあなここに心的外傷の治療に来てるのが俺のは嘘だえ記憶障害で家まで帰れないってことにしてるが
Yo, this is literally Eren's voice. Excuse?
家族に顔を合わせづらくてな
This is Eren's voice. He's here already? Was he in the suit? Episode 1? Oh, wait, no, someone said that was John.
でも俺はなれません。
That's Eren.
同じ候補生に優秀
100% that's Eren.
来てくれる
Listen to that, man. I'm not even reading what he's. I should probably read what he's
戦士に
saying.
さ
Like
せたく
just
なくて
the voice is so distinct.
この前の戦争でも活躍したくらいで誰だって次の鎧はあいつがいいって言うはず
What the fuck is he doing here? Just getting information?
俺はここに来て毎日思うなんでこんなことになったんだろうでもみんな何かに背
And he
中を
lost a
押され
leg? Bro, they probably just cut that shit off and were just like, alright, bro.
自分で自分の背中を
You're a
押した
refugee, or you're
地
a,
獄は別だ
you're well, not refugee, a soldier that
地
had
獄
this
は先に
happen.
あるそれは
That damn, bro, look at his eyes.
わからない
Holy shit! I need to rewatch that. I need to rewatch that entire last scene because I'm I'll still stand by that. The fact that that is Eren. The voice is way too distinct. It sounds more calmer, but I didn't even read what he's saying. But all I could visualize is just him standing at the sea, at the end of season 3. Again, this isn't screaming Eren or anything. This is a chilled out Eren. I'm gonna go before I continue the discussion. I'm gonna go back and watch that scene one more time. Okay, so I watched the last scene of this episode again, and it seems like everything Eren was telling Falco was truth. I find it hard to believe that Mikasa and all of them would just let Eren come here to Marley. I think my instinct says he kind of came here on his own or whatever, and because he was talking about, yeah, I'm here, but I don't want to. It's like I don't want to go home and face my family and stuff like that. And he's talking about, you know, how like he's like, oh, how did things ever come to this? He's talking about this whole situation with Marley and the war and the Eldins, everything that's happened. He's like, how could things have come to this? You know, damaged minds, damaged bodies, all kinds of shit. I swear, if this, I swear, I hope I'm right that this is Eren. Otherwise, all this is gonna sound stupid. But like, it looks like him, and it's the voices. No one else on this show has a voice like that. Like, normally he's yelling, but again, as soon as he gets chilled as fuck and just starts talking, like he is now, it's indistinguishable. Anyways, but yeah, he's talking about how things. Like how a lot of people didn't have a choice in how things got to this point, and it's hard to see like an end to this. Like maybe it'll be another hell, or maybe it's, you know, they're pushing forward for hope. But only the people that continue to move forward will see. And he's obviously talking about himself and everyone that's literally fighting for all this. Everything he's saying to Falco is truth. He's not lying to him, so I think that's amazing. Secondly, I see a lot of correlation. I see a lot of correlations between Falco and Reiner, just with the Gabby situation for Falco. Same thing with Reiner and Pauk, or who I still think is Gilliard. I just know it's the brother of Marcel. Maybe he has multiple brothers, or maybe it's a first and last name kind of a thing. Anyways, same situation between Falco and Reiner, in which there's someone else that's going to be taking, you know, that's better than them, that should be taking armor or is going to be taking armor. And they're just trying to, you know, kind of be on the come up, basically. They're trying to rise up out of, you know, this shit situation or position that they're in, that Marley puts them in, as being less than humans, being devils, just so they can be an honorary Marleyan, even though they're still Shadowin whenever they're Marleyans. But like, they you know, they have, I don't know, some respect. I don't know, whatever. I really like seeing this Reiner, I'll say, backstory, as well, and filling in the blanks of our already existing story. Seeing everything with him that I just talked about with the Armor Titan and how he got it. You know, they've talked about this 13-year concept for a while now, on whether or not it's worth it, or if everything you want to achieve can be done within that period, or if that's a life worth living kind of a thing. I think Marcel is a perfect... He perfectly embodies questioning that fact. Because I assumed that he talked down his brother and talked up Reiner because he didn't want his brother to die after 13 years. That's just my initial thought. I could be wrong in that, but that's what it's... If you think about a brotherly relationship, that's probably why it is. Apparently Marcel's quick-witted. I liked the breakdown of each of the Titans. Annie's versatility. That literally... and they talked about some of the powers and stuff too, how she can call out to the Titans, and why she was like, how she was able to do that in the forest of tall trees or whatever. And Yeah, her I like the versatility thing with her. Like that's what she does, and she adapts to situations, and has the close combat fighting and stuff like that. Reiner and the armored titan, being I don't know, strong-willed or loyal to a fault with his. I think they knew he was half Marleyan and half Eldian. I like the versatility thing. I'm going to highlight over that and talk about some other things. Continuing with Reiner's fill in the blank story, we saw Bertolt at the wall day one. We saw him pop out immediately afterwards out of the Colossal Titan. Dina Fritz, Smiling Titan, walks by. That's an amazing callback. And we saw Reiner run in. Again, children are putting this makeshift plan together. Not putting. Are improvising with this plan on how they can get the Founding Titan. That's a lot of trust that the Marleyans are putting in them. Like, all right, 5 years passed, or however many years, and they're not getting reports back. I don't think they haven't showed it, at least. They're like, all right, where are they? Where's the Founding Titan? 3 years, 4 years, 5 years passes by. We haven't heard anything. And I think that's when, at some point, that's when they just sent Zeke over there. And that's when season 2 kind of started. They're like, all season 1, what the fuck's going on? Season 2 pops off, and Zeke is there at Utgard Castle. That's whenever Reiner and Bertolt see him for the first time. He's not a part of the plan. And that's why they were so surprised. And it's so well, the story's so well done, how everything kind of makes sense if you think about it a little bit. Yeah, I really liked all that. Still, where the fuck is Annie? And I liked even the stuff with Bertolt too. I talked about it. Just him taking that story verbatim from the dude that hung himself. I heard large footfalls. Open my window. There's a Titan there. Okay. Plot hole in this story, or hole in this story. How the fuck did you survive? The Titan's right there at your home. How'd you get out of there? But these are things that we don't really ask, season 1, or anything like that. I hope that's Aaron. Again, to come back to that stuff. And hopefully we can bridge. Reiner was about to kill himself. I didn't talk about that at all. And if you think about his story, the episode's called "The Door of Hope." Reiner lost hope. It seems like, right? From everything he did and went through, from being not getting in a position where he's not going to be getting a warrior Titan power. He gets it somehow because of Marcel. He goes on the mission with Marcel. Marcel dies. Reiner thinks everyone's dead. I still don't see why they didn't just transform, but they're kids, and it's a terrifying situation to be in. Reiner thinks everyone's dead. He goes through everything on Paradise Island, basically loses his mind, and is split in a dichotomy of personalities, soldier, warrior. Struggles with that, figures it out. They lose Annie, and they come back with the Jaw Titan, thankfully, but no Founding Titan to show for it after 5 years of going through this as a child. And he comes back to Marley. Yeah, he sees his mom and everything, goes to dinner, and enjoys that, but it's not easy to deal with for sure. So, ending his life. Someone in that situation, you could see where they're coming from with struggling with all that and wanting to end it all. It's pretty poetic how Falco basically saves his life. He's literally about to pull that trigger, and Falco embodies Reiner somewhat too, with everything I was talking about. And it's like, I guess it's like Reiner just forgot that he has people there that are close with him, or that care for him, or that are still fighting for what he's trying to do, I suppose. Because his life's almost over, right? Like he has to pass this power on. Ooh. Oh, never mind. I was gonna ask what happened if he were just to kill himself and where would the power go? But they said before it'll just be born into one of the Eldians. Ooh, that could be interesting. Because say if he killed himself and was successful, if it were to pass into an Eldian that's in the walls or an Eldian that's over here in Marley, I think all that's a toss-up and up in the air. It's kind of like the Avatar cycle, if you watch Avatar The Last Airbender. I've rambled a shit ton. I'm going to consider this discussion complete. So, very good episode. A nice little back blast from the past, sure, we'll say that. But yeah, I'm going to close this one out. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you know when the next Attack on Titan reactions are coming out. Let me know what you think in the comments. Actually, you know what? I'm still not looking in the comments, and I haven't since last episode. Talk amongst yourselves in the comments. But I definitely won't be looking at them. But I'm excited for the next episode. We'll see if things start popping off. That's Eren. I'm calling it. That's got to be Eren. There's no way. And I think that wraps this up. Peace.
I wanna take you for a ride.